Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for July 28, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. First, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House amidst rising tensions in the Middle East. The talks are expected to focus on regional security, the Iran war, and the stalled Abraham Accords. In the UK, Prime Minister Andy Burnham has announced plans to expand technical education for school-aged individuals to address youth unemployment. The initiative aims to provide more secure routes into employment by offering vocational training and qualifications linked to local job markets. Meanwhile, in the U.S., the stock market ended on a mixed note yesterday, with investors awaiting the Federal Reserve's monetary policy decision and upcoming tech earnings reports. The Fed's decision, due on Wednesday, is expected to influence market sentiment, and analysts predict a 12% jump in S&P 500 aggregate second-quarter earnings, driven by AI-related stocks. These stories will continue to unfold, and will keep you updated as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Firstly, we're following a critical development in the Middle East, where meetings between world leaders are set to discuss pressing issues such as the current situation with Iran, the progress of the Abraham Accords, and concerns over diminishing U.S. weapons stockpiles. These talks are crucial for global security and diplomacy. Secondly, we're reporting on an alarming decline in funding for the global HIV response, which poses a significant threat to decades of progress in combating the disease. The reduction in funding, largely attributed to a decrease in U.S. support, risks reversing gains made in driving down new HIV infections and AIDS-related deaths. It's essential to recognize the importance of global solidarity and addressing inequalities to restore momentum in the fight against HIV. Lastly, we're covering a developing story out of South Africa, where tensions are escalating between the government and neighboring countries over allegations of xenophobic violence and police brutality against foreign nationals. The latest incident involved the death of a Nigerian man, and diplomatic tensions are growing between South Africa and Ghana. We urge all parties involved to prioritize de-escalation and work towards finding a peaceful resolution to this crisis. These stories highlight the complexities and challenges we face globally, from geopolitical tensions to health crises and human rights violations. We'll continue to monitor these situations and bring you updates and analysis as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, Berkshire Hathaway's substantial investment in Alphabet, the parent company of Google, underscores the growing importance of artificial intelligence in the tech industry. Despite a recent drawdown in Alphabet's stock price, Berkshire Hathaway's confidence in the company's long-term growth prospects is evident. We're also examining renowned investor Robert Kiyosaki's warnings about an impending economic downturn, citing concerns over inflation, currency devaluation, and market volatility. Kiyosaki advises diversifying into hard assets such as real estate and precious metals, as well as cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, to provide a hedge against potential risks. Lastly, the Bank of Canada's latest survey reveals that trade tensions, geopolitical risks, and financial conditions are top concerns for economists and business leaders alike. With uncertainty at an all-time high, policymakers must be prepared to adapt to changing circumstances. As we navigate these complexities, staying informed and up-to-date on the latest economic trends is crucial for making informed decisions about our financial futures. We'll be delving deeper into each topic throughout the podcast. So now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. First, let's talk about the recent discovery of a rogue black hole wandering through the Milky Way galaxy. This elusive object is thought to have originated from a distant star cluster and has been traveling through the galaxy for millions of years. The discovery was made possible by a team of astronomers using advanced telescopes and computer simulations. Next, we'll discuss the heat shield conundrum facing SpaceX's Starship program. As the company strives to make space travel more accessible and reusable, it's encountering significant challenges with the heat shield design. The current heat shield is showing signs of damage and wear, which could hinder the progress of reusable spacecraft. Experts believe that a more substantial investment in research and development is needed to create a truly reusable heat shield. Lastly, we'll look at the upcoming total solar eclipse on August 12th, which will provide scientists with a unique opportunity to study the sun's corona and its effects on the Earth's magnetic field. NASA has 2 cutting-edge missions planned, including a WB-57 jet that will soar to an altitude of 50,000 feet, and a team of students launching scientific balloons in Iceland and Spain to probe changes in the atmosphere during the eclipse. These stories remind us of the awe-inspiring complexity and beauty of the celestial world surrounding us. As we continue to explore and understand the workings of our universe, we are faced with challenges that require innovative solutions and collaboration. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast as we delve deeper into the fascinating world of space exploration and discovery. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. Speaking to you from our newsroom, I'm Howard Closewell, and this is your morning briefing on the latest developments in the world of sports. We have a trio of exciting stories to share with you today, so let's dive right in. First off, Corey Haim has taken the racing world by storm with his second win of the season at the Brickyard 400. This victory not only catapults him into the spotlight, but also secures his spot in the chase, where he'll be joining an elite group of drivers vying for the top prize. The racing season is heating up, and with NASCAR's announcement to increase practice time for Cup cars and the return of the preseason, Clash to Daytona International Speedway in 2024, fans can expect a thrilling ride full of twists and turns. In other news, the soccer world is abuzz with speculation surrounding Real Madrid star forward Vinicius Jr. The young Brazilian winger, instrumental in Los Blancos' recent successes, including their Champions League victories, is reportedly being courted by English Premier League side Arsenal. Despite having only 1 year left on his contract, Vinicius Jr. has expressed his desire to remain with Real Madrid, a sentiment echoed by the club's president Florentino Perez. However, the potential signing of young Ivorian winger Karim Konate Diomande could complicate matters, potentially impacting Vinicius Jr.'s playing time. The summer transfer window is shaping up to be a dramatic one, and all eyes will be on Vinicius Jr. to see if he remains with Real Madrid or makes a surprise move to Arsenal. Lastly, Kylian Mbappé has penned a heartfelt open letter to French fans, addressing the pain and disappointment of France's fourth-place finish in the recent FIFA World Cup. Mbappé's letter is a testament to his maturity and leadership as the captain of the French national team, acknowledging the hurt of not bringing home a team trophy while expressing pride in being part of an incredible story written by millions around the globe. He humbly deflects individual praise for his impressive performance as the top scorer in the competition, instead extending gratitude to his teammates and the coaching staff. These stories underscore the drama and unpredictability of athletic competition, where victories, defeats, transfers, and personal statements can captivate audiences worldwide. As we continue to follow these developments and more, remember, at the AI Daily Press, we're committed to bringing you the latest news with integrity and insight. This is Howard Closewell speaking, and we'll keep you updated as these stories unfold. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Cyril.
Thank you, Howard. First, we reported on the story of Wu, an individual whose life has been forever changed by the complexities of conflict. We explored the significance of tradition, the beauty of everyday life, and the wisdom found in small towns, all while navigating the ever-evolving landscape of rural America. Next, we turned our attention to eastern Ukraine, where the devastating consequences of war have left a lasting impact on its people. We spoke with individuals who are working tirelessly to rebuild and restore their communities, despite the ongoing struggle. Their stories serve as a poignant reminder of the importance of empathy and compassion in times of crisis. Finally, we visited Mexico City, where a recent shooting near the presidential palace has sent shockwaves through the community. Despite the challenges posed by violence and crime, the people of Mexico City remain steadfast, refusing to let these acts dictate their daily lives. We found a sense of determination and resilience that defines this vibrant city, which has faced countless challenges throughout its history. These stories remind us that even in the darkest moments, there is always hope for redemption and renewal. As we move forward, let's hold fast to this sense of hope and resilience, celebrating the dignity of ordinary work and the beauty of everyday life. Join us as we continue to share stories that inspire, educate, and uplift us, and explore the complexities of our world with empathy and understanding. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Can we talk? Let's dive into the latest scoop in the entertainment world. Kelly Ripa's taking a temporary break from her morning show due to gum graft surgery, but don't worry, she's doing great and will be back to her old self soon. In the meantime, a slew of amazing guest hosts, including Kevin Jonas, Mila Kunis, and Scott Foley, are stepping in to keep the show going. In other news, Amy Adams' 12-year-old daughter, Aviana, is interested in pursuing a career in production, which is a refreshing departure from the traditional Hollywood path. With Amy's support, Aviana is sure to have a guiding light as she explores her passions and interests. And finally, let's talk about the seismic shift in the entertainment industry. It's all about going digital, folks. Celebrities are building their brands, connecting with fans, and launching businesses online. It's not just about having 1 million followers, it's about leveraging that influence to create a lucrative career. The future of celebrity is online, and if you're not already on board, you're missing out. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, a recent study published in Environmental Psychology reveals the restorative power of forests and bird songs on mental health. Researchers at North Carolina State University found that participants who spent time in a forest setting surrounded by birdsong experienced significant reductions in stress and improved mental restoration. This groundbreaking research emphasizes the importance of preserving and restoring natural environments in urban areas to promote biodiversity and support public health. In other news, a shocking incident of wildlife trafficking has come to light, with a shipment of harvest ants destined for Laos being intercepted in Mexico. The ants, native to the deserts of the Americas, were hidden inside toys and had been falsely labeled as collectible figures. This seizure highlights the growing issue of insect trafficking and the need for regulation under international wildlife trade treaties. Lastly, we're looking at a concerning trend in the animal kingdom, where certain species of birds are facing threats due to human activities. A separate study found that some bird species are being targeted for their unique characteristics, leading to a surge in demand for exotic pets and potentially disastrous ecological consequences. These stories serve as a powerful reminder of the interconnectedness of human well-being and the natural world. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, it's essential to prioritize environmental conservation, sustainability, and the preservation of biodiversity. We will continue to explore these topics and more in our upcoming episodes. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Attenachir for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.